always enjoyed homes and looking at homes and doing stuff like that, but I originally got the idea from my boyfriend bought a house and he had a realtor and he just gave me a lot of information, and it just seems like something that I would be interested in, and I just wanted to have a career and work for myself and just build a career on my own, and that's why I started with real estate. Homes are basically my thing. Like, I just really like nice cars and nice houses, so definitely luxury.
Well, a mega agent is someone who's doing a lot of real estate, is following the models in the MREA and working towards the 7th level, so that probably means they're building a team. They've definitely leveraged themselves, and they've become pretty proficient at lead generation.
It's all new, and it's scary, and it's exciting, and we'll just see how it goes.
That's when we decided we're going to do this project and choose an agent who didn't have a background in real estate at all, who didn't maybe have a huge sphere of influence, certainly was tech savvy enough to understand and be open to the technology that we provide, but not completely in it yet. That's kind of how we chose her, and Brittany just fit that criteria. She didn't have the experience in real estate. She didn't have the background or the database where she could just come in and completely take over in the industry and create this big business by herself. She was actually going to have to use those tools.
I do need training, and I do need coaching, and I do need help to get it off the ground. So
they come out of that Ignite class, and Ignite being the new agent training, with a self-confidence that they can do this. And I just love to see that blossom. That's what really happens. They come in, they pass their test, they have their real estate license, and then it's that now what? By the time they come through the 5-week Ignite course, they know now what.
I am looking for a residential lease property for a client of mine in Plano, in an area that has $1 million homes that he wants to rent for $4,000 a month. So it's very hard and frustrating because I cannot find him what he wants right now.
What we find as far as frustration levels with new agents is there's a mindset shift when they leave the corporate world, or they leave what I call their JOB, and they come into real estate because it's a business, it's their business, and they are small business owners, and they have to change their mindset, become entrepreneurial, and understand that those things take time. So when they get frustrated with their lead generation, and when they get frustrated because maybe they're not as productive as they think they should be right away, we really take them back to the basics. We take them back to the tools. We arm them with great scripts and dialogues, and show them how, if you just do the steps, if you just implement the models from the MREA, if you just listen to your coach and have the accountability and build great healthy habits, they're going to be successful.
For a new agent, not knowing anything is actually really exciting, because you get to see this transformation happen where they start to understand the tools just kind of naturally and how to use them to get business. So focusing with Brittany really is going to be on understanding how to use her tools that she's been given in order to get leads, which is the core of any agent's business, is bringing in business. But also how to do that for a minimal cost, which is free, which is just kind of getting herself out there, marketing herself. Lead generation, by definition, is prospecting and marketing. So anything that we do along those same guidelines and anything we use is gonna fill those needs.
About technology is it gets better and better and cheaper.
Now I am logging into kw.com, and I'm going to go on Edge and build a listing presentation. I had a listing appointment with a potential client that didn't go over so well. He could definitely tell that I wasn't experienced. I didn't even bring a listing presentation when I went to go meet with him. And I met him through a friend. He was referred to me, and he basically called my friend and told him that I didn't have any experience and he wasn't interested. And so now I've got a second appointment with them, but I'm going to go onto kw.com and go on eEdge and build a listing presentation, and I'm going to get this listing from him.
Technology for any agent, veteran or brand new, is one of the most stressful things that they have to learn, and that's the obstacle. They have to learn this. What's interesting is that she actually is not on Facebook. For this day and age, for an agent starting off with her age, it's very, very interesting for someone to kind of choose not to be in a social setting. Really coming over that is going to be the first roadblock that we got to break through. Is let's get her on these social sites, have her understand what is the purpose of them before we can really see them as a way to get business.
Today was another great day at Keller Williams. I started off the morning with an office meeting, which lasted about an hour, and then a tour, which is where we go and view other listing agents' properties. It's a great way to see what's on the market and price points. After that took about most of my morning till 11:30. So after lunch, I tried to find my client a rental property for $4,000 a month. He is a close friend of mine that I've known for many years, who as soon as I got my real estate license, I contacted everyone else that I know to notify them that I am a realtor.
So last time we talked, we started with looking at your database, and you were going to have that completed today so we could get ready to have it marketed too. How you doing on that?
I have some people in there. I just don't have that many people.
Well, what does that many look like?
13 people.
13 people?
Yeah. Am I supposed to be putting like when I go and meet the builders and all them? I mean, am I putting them in my database?
Well, the very first thing when you're looking to build your database, the first thing you're going to do is the exercise through tonight. Have you taken the database class in a night? It's like number 2. Well, the first thing you have to do is make a list of everybody you know. So think about your hairdresser, think about your nail person, think about your doctor, think about your neighbor, think about people you know at church.
Because I do have more people that I could add now that you're saying that.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess I was just adding people that were potential buyers.
Those would be leads, not people in your database. So my database is my sphere of influence. That's people who I know or who know me.
And that's where I'm putting in my contacts.
Yes.
Yeah, we offer a lot of different coaching platforms here at Keller Williams in Frisco. We have a technology trainer. We have a productivity coach. A lot of agents choose to work with me as well, and I tend to work with agents on a one-on-one basis, not maybe as regularly as a productivity coaching program. But when she has that ability to sit with them and meet with us and really look at setting up the systems and the processes that she needs. Again, we're just pulling her back into that I'm a small business mind frame. And with any small business, you have systems that you have to implement to be able to provide great customer service, to be able to continue to gain knowledge in your industry. And I think that as long as she embraces that coaching program, then she's going to see the benefits from it.
So that drives the agents to kind of be lurched out of their natural processes or their natural things that they've learned. And there's a huge amount of frustration, but how we deal with it is, again, really just kind of talking about it, understanding what is it about that's frustrating. And normally it just comes to lack of knowledge or lack of understanding of it. And once they can understand it, then it's just a little bit easier, as with everything.
I think that the technology part is exciting. I think the camera part is scary. So we're going to see how this goes. But I definitely think it's scary. I've never been on film like this, so it's something new.